Greetings to each and every one of us, wherever you're watching me from. Greetings to you, regardless of the time, regardless of the season, regardless of the space. I have to come online to encourage you, no matter what is going on in this nation, no matter what you're facing, no matter the circumstance too plenty. My destiny is covenanted, not circumstance determined. Circumstance too plenty. It is important I keep doing it like I'm doing it, and I love doing it like I keep doing it. And I love surprise because there is nothing come to me like a surprise that surprised me as a surprise. Because I always love surprise. Because the world is full of surprises, and the nation can surprise you at any point in time. It's just like most of these are comedians who say it shock you. So I have a shock observer. So there is nothing on earth and there is nothing any man can use to shock me. I have my shock observer. So whenever you come to shock me, maybe the nation want to shock me, I have my shock observer to observe whatever shocks that comes my way. So that is why I keep like saying I'm not surprised by surprise that comes to me as a surprise, because I always love surprise. So if you want to surprise me, surprise me. I will not be surprised because I love surprise. Yeah. So encourage yourself. No matter what is going on, love yourself. It is important you love yourself. That's the key element. That's the key primary aspect of love. Because if you don't love yourself, you cannot love anybody. No. Don't get me twisted. Because the Bible tells us, love thy neighbor as thyself. So if I don't love myself, how can I love my neighbor? If I don't love myself, how can I love my brother? The truth is not in me if I keep deceiving anybody by that. I can't deceive anybody by that. So the most important thing is just to love myself. In as much as I love myself, I will be able to love my neighbor as well. That's just the truth. That's the scripture. So it is important you get that understanding that everything in life has to do with yourself. But I'm not saying you should be selfish. So before you love anybody, you must learn how to love yourself. You must learn how to encourage yourself. You must learn how to keep your head above the water. Don't run into debt, no matter the circumstances, no matter the challenges, no matter the confrontation, whether from paternal, maternal, or matrimonial, whether in academical or in the ministry, or in the nation, all over the globe. You understand me? So when you understand these things, it's a very key, simple principle of life. So, but you don't move ahead and keep saying that you love people or you love your neighbor when you don't love yourself. Just like the scripture also admonishes us. How can we say we love God when we don't love our brother? When we don't love ourselves? So, before you said you love God, it is important that you love your brother whom you're seeing before you love the God that you are not seeing. That's the truth. So it is important we share love. We understand love. We play alongside because God is love. That's the truth. No man can say in life that he loves you without not loving himself first. So before you say you love God, you must first of all love your brother as well. So you must love yourself. When you have got that understanding of loving yourself, taking care of yourself, then you will have that same knowledge of love on how to transfer that love or share that love to your brother. Very important. Because the same measure of love you measure to yourself is the same measure of love you will measure to your brother. Is the same measure of love you measure unto God. So when you love yourself more, you will love your brother the more. When you love your brother the more, that's the way you love God the more. So before we say we love God, we must love our brother. So let's share love. In this hard time, in this hard season, nothing is too big, nothing is too small. Make sure you share something to your brother, to your friends, and to your loved ones, including your neighbor. Very important. Because if you don't love yourself, you can't love your neighbor. Because the Bible said, love your neighbor as thyself. That's the truth. So keep practicing that and keep doing that. I wish you the best. One love.